Good morning, everybody. It's a wonderful June 25th. So I thought with this video entry, I talk about some of my likes, interests, and hobbies. I love theater. I love film. I love special effects. I love cosplay. I love movies, books, TV. I like photography. I like film, both in shooting it and watching it. I really love to get a job doing photography. I love cosplay. I thought maybe something in the lines of using these skills and hobbies as possible careers, jobs. You know, I love Halloween. I love decorating the house for the holidays. I love, theater. I love all that creative stuff. I love art. Mostly because I can't draw or paint or any of that. So I have a very fine appreciation for art. I love things like that. I love dressing up in costumes. I love going to Ren fairs. I love going to Halloween parties. I love going to conventions. I love all that stuff. And I thought it was a cool idea to combine my love of cosplay and costuming with maybe nature conservation. Me and my friends in college, we used to do this thing called movie karaoke, in which we would take a movie, turn on the subtitles, and then everyone would pick a role and then proceed to act out the movie while the subtitles were going, while the movie was playing, and we would play those roles. I would like to get into tabletop gaming, but I'm not very good with math. So, I love writing. I love role-playing. I love inhabiting a role and then being able to play somebody other than me. I love Disney films, particularly. My favorite Disney film of all time is Beauty and the Beast, due to the fact that I can relate to the Beast. Him being this really nice guy, but he's got this ugly exterior, and he's kind of gruff, he's kind of grumpy, he's kind of grouchy. I love characters like Batman in terms of DC. In Marvel Comics, I love the Hulk because, being kind of a big guy and kind of an emotional guy from being on the spectrum and being a strong guy due to my family's history, I was a lot more powerful than everybody else. But it's not the reason I like the Hulk. I like the Hulk because that deep down, we all have that in us. That there's a lot of pathos and pain in the character. That here's this guy who can never come in from the cold, that he's always having to keep the people who cares about at arm's distance. Because he's afraid he might hurt them if he loses control. I know that I struggle with some of that myself. People don't always realize deep down that people like me, who are on the spectrum, we don't necessarily have filters on our emotions. So the emotions we feel, like say you bang your head on a door frame by accident, you go, ow. Well, in a person like me, ow becomes, ah! So, anger becomes rage, sadness, depression, happiness, euphoria. It's always on full blast. And it's taken me years, in essence, to, quote unquote, put those filters in place. And I always have to keep guard so that I don't lose control. Some people on the spectrum, whatever comes in their head comes right out of their mouth. And it's not easy to deal with that. I always call it foot and mouth disease. Right? Sometimes it drives people crazy. Sometimes we talk too much. Right? But we're really honest, loyal, and true. You tell us to be somewhere at a certain time, and we'll be there.